The Absolute Man, Michael Myers. One of my favorite movies of all time. Absolute classic. I'm going to watch it tonight for sure. Just got done watching the Sixers game. What are you going to do? Lost by 1 point. Obviously watched the whole game tonight. You know, I didn't want to go out tonight, to be honest with you. You know, I just turned 33 years old. I think I'm just committed to this at this point. You know, the Sixers team's fun to watch, and they couldn't play a worse game than they possibly could tonight. They had double the turnovers as Boston. Couldn't rebound on the defensive side of the ball for any reason whatsoever. You know, Boston had every opportunity to just put us out. Like I said, down 24 points in the beginning of the game. Any young team would have folded. This team is absolutely different. Now, granted, we probably have no chance, absolutely no chance in hell, to win the NBA Cup. And you guys might say, it's a stupid trophy anyway. No one gives a shit about it. Listen, it's not about that. What it's about is gaining something going into the actual playoffs. You know, the NBA Cup, you could call it fugazi, you could call it for money, whatever. But if you win a trophy of any sort, it makes your confidence go sky high, especially with a young team like ours. And it's going to suck because I think statistically, we have a 10% chance of winning. Because you can't lose games in a tournament like this. You just can't. And, you know, the Sixers, obviously, they couldn't have played a worse game. They couldn't. Like, if you had 2 less turnovers, you win this game. You know, so it's like, losses like this fucking irk me. Because I know how good this team is. I know how deep it's going to be. And I know Joel Embiid is playing on an injury. I think he looks 45% healthy to me. Like, he just does. And him on a minutes restriction, I'm not going to say hurts this team, but we're definitely missing him not playing 30 minutes in the game. Because he would provide the spark that we actually need. And VJ Edgecombe obviously is an absolute stud. Maxey had his worst game of the season this year. I'm not saying points-wise, but he turned the ball over at will. You know, Kelly Oubre was a fucking freak in nature tonight. Bona had a good game. Drummond hit his first 3 of the season. He has like a 19% three-point field goal percentage of his career. That's something I heard over the broadcast. By the way, I have to give credit to Amazon Prime. I really like their NBA coverage. Their NBA coverage is sick. And I hope we have a lot more games on Amazon Prime this year. But, you know, keep your head up, guys. First loss of the season. It was bound to happen. Unfortunately, as to a team like Boston, that's clearly not on our level. We literally handed the game to them. And, you know, it is what it is. Get the first loss out of the way, regroup, and come to play next game. Happy Halloween, guys. I'm out of here. Enjoy the night. Enjoy the weekend. If you're drinking, get an Uber. Stay home. This Sixers team's they're gonna be all right. But you gotta find a way to start fast. This starting slow nonsense is getting old. Very talented team, and just regroup, refocus, and that's it. All right, guys, I'm out of here.